I actually meant to switch it over at the end of the last song, but then it didn't. And so I was basically just sitting here trying to figure out what went wrong. And what went wrong was my keyboard needed a new battery. Anyway, hi. Welcome to more Actraiser. We're gonna play around in the desert, in all the sand, and also my controller disconnected. Oh wow, that just overpowered it immediately. What do you know? Alrighty. So, how's it going? Sorry, a few things just are not really poking together quite right. At least not in the way that I would want them to. In wait mode for a package? Oh. That's always fun. That's... I honestly kind of hate when that happens. It's just when you're just waiting for a package to arrive and you really want what's in it. Around Christmas time, or actually, I don't think of anything else. Exactly. Black Friday. I bought there was a board game that I've been wanting for a really long time that went on a steep discount, which it needed because it became an import-only game called Minara. It's a stacking game. And whenever I put in the address, it essentially defaulted to the one that was on my PayPal, which was my previous address. So I essentially went through almost an entire month of trying to figure out where it was going to go and trying to essentially intercept it in some way. And I just... there was literally nothing that I could think of other than that package for like a month. We're like... Wait. Yeah, no, about a month. So yeah, no, I mean, the moral of the story is I get it. Did you get it? It did deliver to... Well, okay. Sort of. They were going to deliver it to my new place. But whenever they had somebody sign for it, the person that answered the door was like, well, no, this person doesn't live here anymore. So they marked it as undeliverable. Unbeknownst to them, I drove all the way back to my old apartment and essentially just waited there. Well, okay, didn't wait there. Drove all the way back to my old apartment. And as I was about to get there, I got the text saying, well, we couldn't deliver it. And I'm just like, shit. Because I was trying to get there like before the mail truck got there, so that I could just be like, hey, mail truck, do you have my stuff? I got really, really lucky. Because as I was about to drive off and just go back home defeated, I saw the mail truck parked on the side of the road, and they were sorting through their packages in the back. So I got to go up to the mail carrier and be like, hey, did you just try to deliver this package? They're like, oh yeah, no, they said nobody lived there. I'm just like, here's my ID, this package is mine, can you please give it to me? Yeah, got it. And I have yet to play the game. Because it's like pulling teeth to get my roommate to play stuff. I don't exactly have don't exactly have any in-person friends. Other than my roommate and one of their partners. But, I mean, half the fun of having my board game collection, even if I don't get to play stuff all the time, I do, like, get things out, organize them, clean them, put them back in the box. I basically upkeep it like an actual collection, so that's still fun. Anyway, we're about to go roaming through the desert. In Cassandra. I've forgotten how to play this game. Thankfully, it's pretty simple. Friggin' dinosaur fossils. Hell yeah. It's really funny that this is the music for the area, and I mean, it was like this in the original Actraiser as well. Is like if you were in an area, Act 1 and Act 2 had the same music, and so like this music was very much like tooled for Act 2, but because Act 1 and Act 2 always shared the same music, it's like so much more intense than where you're at for this. Hey, no, hey. Get over here. It's like that kind of quirkiness that made me love this game. It like the original as well, so. Oop, click. What's really funny is that while I was sick, I got bored and decided to, because I was playing this, I kind of wanted to like take a refresher on the original, so I went back and played the original Actraiser for SNES and beat it in like a day, because it's not a difficult game. Well, okay, it's a difficult game if you've never played it before, but for somebody that has played the original over and over and over again like I have, it's not a difficult game. Like, I know what I'm doing and all that other fun stuff, and yeah. This one is a this is on Steam. This is PC. I think it was originally just on the Switch first, and then they made a PC. They ported it to PC and the other platforms as well. But the really interesting thing is like this game was by Enix, as in like half of Square Enix. Before they merged and all that. And there are a lot of SNES games by Enix that I absolutely freaking adored. That I don't know. I just they're very odd compared to like other SNES games that are similar. I don't know. Other SNES games that have a similar vibe. Because like I had Actraiser 1. I rented Actraiser 2 whenever I was younger, and the Actraiser 2 is just these types of levels, and it's harder. So whenever I rented it and played it, I was just like, I don't want this. But I had this game, and I had another game called Soul Blazer, which is, you know, another game by Enix, and I believe Soul Blazer is also related to Illusion of Gaia, and I don't remember the name of the other game. All I know is that it never came to America. Terra something. Hold on, I'm gonna... Give me a sec. Let's see. Illusion of Gaia. Okay, it was by Quintet, which was a developer under Enix. Terranigma. That was the other one that is related to like Soul Blazer and Illusion of Gaia. And Terranigma I've played some of, but I kind of need to I need to go back to it. It's one of those ones where I think when I played it, or what, like the translation patch was imperfect or something along those lines, and I stopped to wait for it and then never got back to it. But the fun thing about Terranigma, not Terranigma, the fun thing about Soul Blazer is that, like, Soul Blazer has this, like, lets you name your character, and, like, the canon name for the character is just Blazer in Illusion of Gaia. But, like, you can name yourself in Soul Blazer, and the fun thing is Soul Blazer has this thing where whenever you... like the whole deal is that, like, you are in a world in which the bad guy has already freaking won. Like, bad guy, beat your ass. And so you're, like, the entire world is completely and totally desolate, and you are going back and essentially trying to save and release the souls of, you know, the living creatures of the planet and whatnot. And so, whenever, like, a lot of them are just, like, inside the monsters that you kill, and so you'll kill a bunch of monsters in a den, and, the soul will be released and whatnot, and it'll go back and create its physical form back in whatever town you're in. But the thing is that you get a prompt, you get a thing every time you release a new soul, and it's like your name, like Blazer released such and such. And so the one time that I streamed Soul Blazer before I became a VTuber, which was like 5 years, more than 5 years ago at this point. It was like 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. Okay, we're gonna pause. So the one time that I played Soul Blazer while I was streaming, I named my character Butt, which made it to where every single time I, you know, saved a soul or whatever, it would say, "Butt released this." And so, like, whenever I was thinking about this recently, I went back and took a screenshot from, like, I just went to my SNES emulator and then just immediately created a screenshot. And I may, let me get this. the very first soul that you get is an old lady. So you get but released an old woman. And it's just... How about an entire game of that? Okay, what am I doing? No. Oh. Alright. Alright. I gotta... Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Oh, I think I accidentally skipped something. Oh Lord, your children are troubled, for one of their brothers journeyed into the desert alone and is yet to return. We have made every effort to search the surrounding sands, but have found neither tracks nor trace. Oh Lord, we pray your divine winds will guide him home to his brethren. Missing Cassandarian. The desert is quick to erase evidence of one's passing. If he lost sight of the settlement, he could have easily lost his way as well. Perhaps as you guide the people in their efforts to expand, they'll find a chance to find him before they'll have a chance to find him before it's too late. Thing is I think he's doomed no matter what you do. I have forgotten buttons and it's driving me insane. Okay. Alright. Now I do this, and I'm pretty sure he dies before you get there. Like, no matter what. Yeah. Like, even if you try to, like, hurry, I think he dies no matter what. Because that was how it was in the original Actraiser as well. Lord, a friend to we children of the sands has recently returned. He's an explorer, a seeker of ancient mysteries and works of forgotten civilizations. At present, he is in search of great glyphs carved into the earth itself, the artistry of a people whose legacy is otherwise forgotten. It would be the stuff of dreams were he to find some, but I expect any such glyphs to have long been swallowed by the sands. But if, perchance, they have withstood the passage of time, we should all love to see them. Well, if such glyphs do indeed exist, it would be a simple matter for me to spot them from the skies above. Let us be eyes for your chosen and guide them to new discoveries. What a wonderful surprise they would make. Alright, I think I have enough SP for another 2x2 grid. Yeah. Oh, hello, cowboy man. Hail, fella. Well met. Alonzo's my name, and I seek to replenish food and supplies. Have I your permission to enter and be received? Aye, that you do. All who walk the sands are comrades in spirit, if not in blood. We share and share alike. A creed I can appreciate. My thanks, brother. As I look about, I see few men of arms, am I correct? If so, would you be interested in employing the services of a mercenary? I've slain my fair share of fiends in my life long spent on the road and would be willing to lend you a hand. 1 second. Sorry, I had a phone call. Alright. 'Tis an offer as welcome as it is unexpected. Come, come, let me take you to the temple, that we may discuss it with the others. I say discuss, but I have no doubt they'll accept you with open arms. We can then seal our pact with vows taken beneath the watchful gaze of our benevolent Lord of Light. That'd be your god, eh? Ain't a kind that answer prayers or just like to listen? I can see you're just gonna be a ray of sunshine, ain't you? Okay. Is that two different? Doing a square would be a waste. Oh Lord, your children are in mourning. By your grace and guidance, we are reunited with our missing kin. Alas, we arrived not in time to rescue him from the elements. He was cold and lifeless. That we found his body in this vast desert is nevertheless a miracle. We have given his remains into the care of his family, that they may mourn their flesh and blood. Clutched in his hand was a strange relic. 'Tis likely he wished to bring it back to us. The family offers it to you, O Lord, in reverence and gratitude. For though he may be dead, he is home where he belongs. To have died for so small a thing? Surely no bauble is more precious than the life bestowed upon them by their lord. Alright, what are you giving me? Legendary Chronicle. Really? That's it? That's the thing that you're giving me? That's a scroll, not an object. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, I've got, like, a lot of SP, huh? That is absolutely worth it. Okay. Gotta remove all these sandy bits and stormy bits. That's right, I forgot you could get like two at once with a single one. Just on the borders at least. Gotta be careful about it. Hey there, buddy. You can stop that right now, thank you. Oh, hey, look. It's a glyph. Hey, when are y'all gonna let me, get rid of this thing? Oh, wait, no. I forgot. One of the weird quirks of the original game was that you could only build from where you last built. So, like, if I wanted to do some stuff over here, I would have to sit there and direct them to come back through the roads and around over to the other side, and it's like, but they go back to the capital anyway. Oh, there's our gunslinger. Alright, we've gotten a few developed squares here. Might as well get the roads. There is one very weird little quirk of this one, in that the roads almost don't really matter unless you just want to be able to build tower defense stuff there. Because even if the road isn't there, the monsters will use it. You will use the space anyway. Oh Lord, we welcome into our community the mercenary Alonzo. He's a veteran of countless battles and knows much of the world beyond our borders. His advice is sound, and so we now go forth to a lair of the monsters. Oh Lord, may your righteous wind speed our journey and carry us to victory. Guide the explore to the glyphs, right? Expose the lair's interest via the people and descend. Oh, I can finally destroy the spawner. That's giving me 2 of these freaking skelly bats. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's just... I sense a fearsome magic emanating from this lair, Master Lo. Alas, your chosen... Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, I didn't actually accept the quest. That's another quirk that bugs me a little bit. Aho, the people have marshaled their courage. Monster spawner within has been laid bare. Blah, blah, go forward. Beat their ass. These crystals aren't quite as important during monster spawner levels, but I'm doing them anyway. 20% attack increase is still an attack increase. Also, I'm not using magic and I should be. Get out of my way! Ah! Forgot this was a thing that I could do. Oh, great. I see. It's red, so it's immune to fire magic now. I see. Master Lo in helping the lair to... You can build more stuff. Oh Lord, by your grace, has the lair been destroyed? That you saw fit to favor us with your blessing fills our hearts with joy. As we journeyed home, Alonzo asked us a curious question. He wished to know if we had ever seen a golden fiend. Not simply the color, he explained, but with a body made of the stuff. Dreamlike and dazzling it is to behold. A man could live as a king with such wealth. A terribly dangerous creature, too, or so he claimed. Yet the more he spoke of it, the more skeptical we grew. Could such a fantastical tale be true? Could this fiend dwell within our very desert? If it is not a fairy tale, I would like very much to see it with my own eyes. A beauteous fiend that brings fortune? I know humans are given to exaggeration, but this is almost impressive in its ridiculousness. I'm sure they would be overjoyed if it were real, but one cannot simply wait for will one's fantasies into existence. Alright. Go ahead and actually build a thing. Oh no! Now this one with the freaking devil is... I forgot that that one was a demon. Alright. Oh, right. They're not going to build anything this direction, but I still need to make the trek. If I may, Master Lo, your children of Cassandor are at prayer and seek your attention. Oh. Oh Lord, one of your children of the sand wishes to create a work of art that will endure for generations. However, for this ambitious task, they require materials in excess of one's normal needs. If our settlement were a little more prosperous, we would have no difficulty supporting this endeavor, but alas. Art, is it? I am thoroughly unopposed to such wholesome pursuits. What about you, Master Lo? Aren't you the least bit curious? If so, you could guide their development and aid them in producing a surplus of resources. Supporting the arts. Excuse me. Seems like something I should be doing. Oh, Lord of infinite patience and undying generosity, we have followed the path you have laid before us, and at its end found great glyphs left by the ancients. How our forebears were able to produce such magnificence is beyond our ken. Our explorer friend was overjoyed by the discovery and immediately set to studying it, in an attempt to discern what purpose, if any, it serves. He concluded that it was more than mere art. It is also a map, which directed him to a location where an ancient stone tablet had been buried. Neither we nor he could decipher the writings inscribed upon it. 'Tis nevertheless plain that it is an ancient relic of great import, and so we offer it to you, O Lord. Perhaps it is because they are so acutely aware of their mortality that humans go to such impressive lengths to create enduring works, to bequeath a legacy to future generations. This tablet is surely one such legacy. Whatever its contents, those who wrote it clearly thought them important enough to preserve and pass on. Though that is still no more than mere speculation, as I am just as ignorant of its meaning as your followers, unfortunately. Searching for signs. I will say that in the original... Okay, it's still like that. Yeah, like this road right here is just like completely disconnected from everything else. Excuse me. ... Curious, this is the one they call Alonzo, is it not? Clearly he has not come to offer prayers, then why is he here? You know, before I set foot in this town, when I was out in the desert all by my lonesome, I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of a god. So I come to this most holy of temples, this house of the Lord, of their Lord, and I find it empty. Funny that. Brought me back to an old question of mine. Why good folks struggling to survive, folks with monstrous hordes at the gates, receive no aid from the godly powers that be. Why indeed? But that's just me being silly. The answer's clear. My eyes were playing tricks on me. You don't help because you're not real. You never were. What nerve? How dare you, human? You may be assured that your lord most certainly does exist. Whoa, easy there. Didn't think you'd take such obvious bait, but well, here you are. Well, I'll be. Bit smaller and oddly adorable for a god, if you don't mind me saying. I'm an angel, you imbecile. And since you don't seem to understand anything about anything, it has ever been humanity's charge that all you achieve of your own free will and of your own power. If you expect the Lord of Light to intervene at the drop of a hat in every inconsequential matter, then you're gravely mistaken. Am I now? Alonzo, praise the Lord that you're here. You must come with me right now. Monsters are upon us. Hey, I thought as much. Rest assured, your mercenary will not let you down. Their god, on the other hand, well, silent watcher's the best they can hope for, am I right? Makes man wonder why even bother believing in a god. You're trying to beat me like before, it won't work. Shame. At least you're a talker, unlike some. Anyway, one last question for you, angel boy. Know anything about a fiend made of gold? You really expect me to entertain your ridiculous lies for even a moment? Because I won't. Yeah, well, it's no lie. Alonzo. Pretty much. Alonzo's kind of a piece of shit. Why are my workshops not actually doing anything? Is it just because of the fact that I just kind of haven't let time move very much? Or rather, the game hasn't let time move very much because it keeps interrupting. The hero characters are remake only, correct? They're not in the They're not in the original. Well, I mean, like, the angel is... Oh, you're saying the angel is... Okay. Angel's in the... Okay. My brain is in, like, 11 billion different places right now. What's my settlement level right now? Level 1? Okay. But yeah, no, like, but like Phil and Daniela, they're yeah. They're new. They were made mostly just to kind of have a little bit more of a fleshed out story. Because it kind of lets you deal with certain topics that the original didn't really deal with. But they're also just there for the tower defense mode. I forget, am I able to... I guess I'm not able to do that yet. I just wasted SP. Get the rest of my streets put together. Get away from my farms. Okay, I need more materials. Dadgum. Okay. Get the rest of the roads. So that, I have all of the building spots unlocked. Wait, is this one not connected? Yeah, one thing that I found out is that in the tower defense mode, even if you don't have a path connected, the monsters will use it anyway. So there's no point in not building roads, because if you build the road, then you have a place to build something. Hey. Hey. Stop that. I'm also just kind of waiting out for building materials for that one quest, because it gives experience. Oh Lord, it pleases us to inform you that the artist's masterpiece is complete. It is a work that captures the majesty of you and your angelic attendant, abiding in a heavenly paradise. We offer it to you, O Lord, and pray that it meets your approval. Now let me see, I cannot help but wonder if they managed to capture my... What is this fiery hellscape? If I may, Master Lowe, perhaps it would be best if you, did not look on this particular piece. Beauty is indeed in the eye of the beholder, but I think it's safe to say this artist has produced a most unorthodox interpretation. Alright, making sure I've got that. Okay, I didn't have that road. I did have that road. Okay. Fuck your lack of roads, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Alright. Where's my build menu? There it is, okay. Build forts. I think the best places to put the forts were... I want to say it was here and here. I want to say whenever I got more, I put one of them there. I'm trying to, I can't remember. I know over here it was enough to have one of two of the little towers. Oh, I don't have enough resources. Okay. Yeah, I know over here it was enough to have two of the little towers. Is that enough for another archer tower? Yes, it should be. I think the last thing I did was I put an archer tower like right around here because some stuff will pop up from the corner over there and start going down this direction. Alright, time to start. Oh. Like I said before, I'm usually only going to do the first one and the boss fight. Otherwise, they get so very samey, and I just don't want to mess with them after that. Oh, I shouldn't have put that one there. Oh, just a moment. There is a Dante and a Wallace right now. The only problem is that the Dante and the Wallace may fight. Better not. Fitting music for both of them to appear. What y'all doing? Huh? Hey. Fight. Now he's looking at me like, what? I didn't do nothing. I hate how little I can actually do during these. Like, I honestly wish they had made the monsters just a little bit more hardy, just so that I have something to do while they're doing that, while it's doing this. Yeah, I knew I needed to not. But it's like, you gotta let them do it themselves. Oh, that's right, I can actually summon. I'm gonna summon Daniela to hang out up here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, and Alonzo needs to go over here. Because he's gonna do his little cowboy thing. The way he holds his gun is just silly to me. Yeah, Yeah. Your heroes from other towns can drop by and help now. That's a thing that I think started now for this one. Now comes the final trial. I can't remember if you could do this in the previous area or not. Eventually, the like the maximum number ends up being, I think it's just 3. Okay, you need to go over here. I need to lightning bolt these guys again, and I guess since you're done, you can come over here and help Alonzo. And once everybody bunches up enough, I'm gonna lightning bolt everybody. Yay! Oh Lord, we have defeated the fiends that sought to slaughter us. The mercenary Alonzo has proven himself an invaluable ally, laying low countless enemies in battle with grace and skill. He is a traveler at heart, this we know, but if he were willing to settle down, we should be glad to have him and call him Cassandoran. Indeed, we pray this blessed day comes to pass. Oh, there's no denying he's every bit the warrior he claims to be. Those fiends never stood a chance. I cannot abide that insufferable attitude. It insults you in your very own temple, Master Lo. He's so sad. Angel boy. Who in their right mind would never think that appropriate or clever? 'Cause it's not. Alrighty. Let these guys do their thing for a little bit. O Lord, in these once barren lands of Cassandora, we till the soil and cultivate crops to feed our people. This once impossible feat is now feasible because of the bountiful rains you have sent. We have other good tidings to share. Alonzo has grown more attached to our community. He assists us in ways beyond his duties as a mercenary, with our farming and other labors requiring a strong back. He entertains the children with stories of his adventures as well. That such a brave and generous soul came to us when we needed him most is surely your doing, O Lord. For this, we thank you. Together with Alonzo, we shall soon mount an expedition to another monster lair. We pray you travel with us as well, O Lord, as the blessed wind at our backs that deliver us into glory. Well, they're right to praise you, Master Lo, so that's all well and good. I'd rather they not credit us with anything even remotely related to Alonzo and his antics. Angel just don't like Alonzo at all. Alright, we are getting rid of the freaking demon first. Oh, the people have marshaled their courage and blah 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 monster spawner, let's go. Descend into the monster's lair. Spawner time. Spawner time. I think this one actually has the ability to move. Or at least, like, relocate or something. Okay. We're just gonna fireball you. Yep, he did. He moved. Oh, he moved back. Okay. Bye. Master Lo, in helping to see their lair sealed, your children have grown more confident and resilient. They may now oppose the enemy more vigorously. To wit, you may now instruct them to... Okay, yeah. Copy paste. Oh. Oh Lord, it is with great relief that we can declare the monster lair no longer a threat. However, shortly after it was sealed, a sudden downpour in the north revealed an unnerving sight. A massive pyramid, long buried beneath the sand, now revealed. We have no knowledge of what it might contain, but to look on it evokes feelings of discomfort and disgust. And so we shall soon issue a decree that none may approach the pyramid. I was wondering if you were going to comment on that girl or not. I wasn't going to until somebody else did. They're wise to keep their distance, Master Lo, even if their decision is driven by intuition and fear. I can sense the unmistakable presence of impurity, of evil. I would not be surprised if a champion of Tantra himself lurks within. But it's like, you know, all of the other redesigned, you know, temple priest and priestesses, you know, fairly normal. You get to the one that's in the freaking desert, and they're just like, hey, what if we made this one sexy? You think I was referring to the Bezos comments? I don't actually know. Or I didn't actually know until then. But that's because I'm dumb. I thought you were aware of this. Maybe in Twitch hates side boobs. I didn't know. I don't do enough. I don't watch enough Twitch. That's, of course. Here our plea as sickness ravages the whole of Cassandora. Though it does not by itself claim the lives of the afflicted, it leaves them weakened and desiccated. With such a terrible thirst, and in the midst of this drought, we have precious little water to spare. If not changes soon, many who could have lived will surely die. No, Laura, you're only done whenever it comes to games that I've also played. How tired, this lack of water, but a mere drought is no match for you and your miracles, Master Lo. You'd only call upon a modicum of your strength to alleviate your children's suffering, shall we? Okay, I guess I can't actually earthquake the pyramid yet. Also, there's an ad coming. I will be back in a little bit, because I need to refill my water bottle anyway. Bye!
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter? Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game. You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octorok's Texax levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, we go like that. It's awesome. Intense. The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separate. No way, Mom. He was murdered by Colonel Mustard in the dining room. What's that? Just a note. Wrong. He was caught. He's a billion. What's that in your hand? If you gave us a clue, you find it out from Johnny what and where. They asked us not to give some clue wherever. Go right. Go right over. ready by Activision? You're ready for it? One of the roughest video games around for your Atari game system? Ready to battle for the pot? Well, to inflict fast body checking, furious stick checking, ruthless tripping! You really think you're ready for all that? I'm ready! Well, catch your charge. I thought you by Activision!
All right, let's go on back. I got a text, so give me 1 second. Okay. Huh. Wonder why all of these roads have... Anyway. Anyway, we are back. Backy, back. I wasted so much SP messing around with the freaking pyramid. I need to make it rain, but I need to make it rain here. Yay! I made an oasis. Blessed and grateful are we, O Lord. The waters of salvation, your holy rains, have replenished our stores and saved the lives of our kin. It will not be long before most, if not all, make a full recovery. Thank you, O Lord. Thank you! Thank you, O Lord. Thank you for your miraculous gift of mercy. How fortunate that it was not a particularly deadly disease. All the effort we put into facilitating the settlement's growth and development, it's all too easy for a single crisis to bring everything crashing down. Yay! Oops. Oh, right. Need to build that road too. And also I need to start destroying stuff. But I don't have enough SP for that quite yet. My stupid farms. Tell me, Alonzo, what do you make of this newly discovered ruin? Strongly suspect this is the abode of a fiend of surpassing strength. I know how to talk. Do you now? If it troubles you so, why not get your god to go and deal with the troublemaker right this instant? Because that's not how it... I know, not the way you lot do things. Not that I disapprove, in fact, I'll take a page from your book. Better leave it well enough alone. That way no harm will come to any. Besides, I'm not looking for a challenge, remember? If it's not made of gold, I'm not interested. Wait, how could you possibly... Alonzo, we have need of you. Yep, that's my cue. More monsters on the way. We'll finish this later, Angel Boy. Mortal's really beginning to try my patience. And again with the Angel Boy! Alrighty. So, like I said, if it's not a boss, I'm not gonna do it. Cause it's literally just the same thing again. With just a few more monsters. Oh. Well, and that's that. Not the most considerate creatures, these fiends. Always come calling when you're in the middle of things. Indeed, like our conversation. But since danger is past, let us continue. So I was saying before, how can you possibly know whether or not the entity within the pyramid is the golden monstrosity of which you speak? Because I've been tracking him a long time. Asked after them in all kinds of places and picked up all kinds of tidbits of information, enough to have an inkling of their inclinations. My golden fiend ain't the type to take shelter and lie low, no sir. Runs contrary to their history of violence. Very well. Another question then. Why this fixation? Why pursue this quarry above all others? Really? You ask me that? Thought one of your God's followers would have let it slip by now in their prayers. I've made it no secret of it, certainly. To live well, to live a rich, full life. That's all I've ever wanted. Piece of shit. So he wants to take a golden monster, kill it, and use its corpse as riches. Oh Lord, your children of the dunes make ready to march on the next monster lair. Pray that you pray. Huh? Heading out on an expedition without their trusted mercenary. That's passing strange. Reckon if no one asks, there's no obligation, but this is dangerous work. Best not let them try to handle it on their own. But Kessin Doran was behaving rather strangely, wasn't he? I hope he's alright. Yay, I get to destroy another monster lair. Hello, Mr. Dante. Dante is here, and he has taken up residence upon my lap. Okay, you need to stop. There we go. Pet the kitty. Petting the kitty. Isn't that right? I'm petting the kitty. Oh. Dante's Actraiser theme summoned him again. Yeah. Alright. You can build more stuff. Okay. Hi, Dante. Oh Lord, another of the fiend's lairs has been sealed. We. Something ails this man, of that I have no doubt. Even if there had been no fiends to contend with, he would have been fortunate to make it home without tumbling down a hill, or worse. It is thanks to Alonzo and his decision to give pursuit that all returned hale and whole. Rather uncharacteristic of him, though, was it not, to have rushed to the aid of these people despite not being asked? He claims material wealth is his reason for pursuing his golden quarry, but... And why would he, a man driven by greed, help others when there's no profit in it? Perhaps I'm overthinking it. Would not be the first time. Hi, buddy. Meanwhile, Wallace is still sitting there at the ball. He's been really sleepy today. Then again, it's been very overcast. So it's been kind of a sleepy day. Okay, I do still need to... destroy stuff. I can't get both the workshop and the farm in the same. It's funny that this is a thing that is almost required if you want to actually be able to reach your maximum population. You basically have to be a dickhead and just be like, thunderbolts. Ever since that pyramid reared its ugly head, the folks here have been behaving awfully strange. I doubt they'd put up much of a fight if a horde came calling. I've been thinking, ought to give this to you, Lord. Came across it in my travels. It's an old contraption. Ancient, even. Used to lure fiends from afar. If I read the inscriptions properly. Never been able to make heads or tails of it, but you're God, so I reckon you'd have better luck. Might be worth using this bell of beckoning next time we have to defend the settlement. At the end of the day, I have a duty to these people to uphold, and I'd be a sorry excuse for a mercenary if I failed my employers and let them all be slaughtered. Anyway, the bell, it's yours. Would have never guessed Alonzo was in possession of such a valuable artifact. Would that he had said something sooner. Much as he continues to annoy me, I have to admit, this bell is even more amazing than I had anticipated. I think it would be quite useful in the battles to come. Basically like those little temporary things that I can put in the roads. I can make ones that, like, attract everything within a certain radius. Which is useful later. You guys need to hurry up with your rebuilding efforts. Oh Lord, we of the Katsandora are bewitched. The pyramid occupies our every waking moment. Our thoughts return, unbidden, to the ancient ruin. We think only of what may lie within, and how it might be reached from without. What? Some spend minutes, others hours in this state. Every night it haunts our dreams, and dawn brings no respite, only stronger desire. We know it dangerous and wrong, most assuredly. Yet that only strengthens the primal urge. Oh Lord, forgive me, even now as I fight so desperately to devote myself to you and your glory. The pyramid remains, buried in my chest with every heartbeat it pulses, burns. It demands adoration. We beseech you, O Lord, for guidance in these trying times. Something must be done about this pyramid. We know not what. That settles it. This pyramid is the source of their suffering. Uh-oh. Mr. Lowe, what's the matter? I see now. As their thoughts turn more and more to the pyramid, their faith in you wanes. Could this be the fiend within's design to hinder your efforts to reclaim your power? It would explain much. Okay, this one is just another basic chord. So do that. Also, while I was talking just now, Dante chirped at me. Like, why are you talking? I'm trying to sleep. Buddy, you're the one that got up here. You should have known talking was gonna be happening. Little silly head. Oh Lord, we have nearly avoided tragedy. One of your children grew weary and was unable to resist the call of the pyramid. She found herself drawn deeper and deeper within, until a most terrifying sight brought her to her senses, allowing her to escape barely within her life. She was calm enough to speak of the ordeal, of the horror which gazed her into her very soul. He described it as a fiend wrought from the finest gold. Gold? She said it was gold? Those were her words and no mistake? Yes, Alonzo, she was quite adamant about the fact. At long last, he's mine. But wait, I pray you wait. 'Twas plain from her account that this is no ordinary fiend. Far from it. Perhaps it is your chosen quarry, but no treasure is worth risking certain death. Do not do this, please. He is right, Alonzo. This is not a foe you can defeat. You know this in your heart. Why else attempt to spur the Lord of Light to act with bold words and disdain? Do you still not understand why the Golden Fiend behaves differently now than before? because it fears my master's power, and their beloved children by whose faith it is made fearsome and potent. Then act, Lord, act! Strike it down! Kill it dead before someone else gets hurt! It's through devotion and prayer that the Lord of Light will reclaim their true glory, but so long as their minds remain ensorcelled by the demon of the pyramid. Ha! And there it is again. In our hour of need, we are alone, abandoned, gods and faith, an empty promise. I've dreamed of this day, of that monster in the ruins, so close and yet. Oh, Alonso, this is never about golden wealth, was it? He's on a quest of revenge. I think I have done all the roads that I can do. Okay. All right. I once again need to do a mass thunderbolting. And you guys need to hurry up and rebuild your shit. Never mind the fact that I'm thunderbolting everything that you do. This is your fault for existing. God. Piece of shit. Okay, I think that is the last level 1 piece. Alright, when do I seal the new monster lair? You perchance noticed if your children's populations begin to stagnate? Such times... Yeah, I know. It stagnated because I basically burned everything down so they would build better stuff. Later on in one of the later levels, the rock being right here is actually a clue. The villagers aren't fucking enough. I mean, yeah, it's mostly true. What's really weird is that, like, they build a house and then suddenly more people exist. But it's like, they build one house and, like, 12 more people exist. So it's like, each house is like its own little orgy pit. Oh, that's right. I need to build forts. Housing market is in high demand. All right, I actually need these to be side by side. And then I want to build one next to these guys. And now it is time to upgrade. I do love that they have, like, all of these little people around. Just doing stuff. I don't know if you were around for it, but I was talking earlier about how I went and, while I was sick, replayed the original Actraiser, and like, it had a lot of the whole, you know, people leaving the main area to go and build stuff, but they didn't have as many of these They didn't have people just out and about and doing stuff. They did have, like, little things here and there. Like, you could see horses on the map, and, you know, people trying to hunt those if they were there, and or trying to, not trying to hunt, but trying to domesticate them or whatever. Oh, blessed Lord, we go to destroy the next monster lair. Come on now, you can't be serious the way you're swaying on your feet. You think you're in any state to go anywhere? Others fare worse and their numbers increase by the day. Those strong enough to fight must fight. Only a matter of time before the fiends return. Oh, that was him saying it. I'm dumb. Alright, say no more, I'll join you. Are you sure? I'll not keep you from your quest. The golden fiend, if you must want to kill it. More than anything, believe you me, but I'm not about to let y'all run off, get yourself killed. You hired me after all, and a deal's a deal. Alonzo the mercenary, I thank you, my friend. But yeah, like, the original had a few little animations on the overworld, but usually just if something was already there for the people to interact with. I kind of like that for this, they just have just people out doing stuff. It makes everything look like really lively, and I kind of love it. Also really cute. There's a chicken! Alright, I am going to go ahead and do this. Hi, Dante. He was looking at me. Hi, buddy. Alright. One last monster lair, and I have to do it while the boss from the first act is hanging around. That's right, I should be using my magic. Where did it go? Go, hey. Get away from me. Oh, okay, I got it. Faster, low, and helping, blah, 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 you can build more stuff. Right then, before I get into it, let me just say that I'm here on behalf of the Casa Andorans. We dealt with the Fiend's lair somehow. They acquitted themselves well to your people, but they're at the end of their tether. You know, the place I'm from's quite a journey from here. So far, I don't know if I could ever find my way back. Not that there'd be a reason to. Didn't have much to my name, but I did have a wife and a child till the Golden Fiend came. The Pharaoh. Came and went like the desert wind. If he hadn't left everyone lying dead in the dirt, I'd have thought I'd dreamt it. So I swore revenge. I set off on my little hunt. Though I knew from the first that even if I found him, I'd stand no chance alone. Everywhere I went, I asked after the Golden Fiend, and in the same breath spread rumors of the untold riches that slayers would claim. Maybe some fools would try their luck and die, but at least they'd bleed him a bit. But maybe they'd even kill him. Truth be told, I wouldn't have minded. Dead is dead, by my hand or someone else's. Dick. But these people, these Cassandorans, they weren't interested in gold or wealth. All they wanted to know was who I was and how they could help me, even though I'm the hired help. And now look what's become of them. It is what it is. It doesn't change what I've sworn to do. Whatever it takes to see the Pharaoh dead. If that means resorting to somewhat disreputable tricks, well, I hear you're the forgiven type. God. Okay. I have to burn everything down again. Used to hear that as a result of sealing the monster's lairs, the number that roam the land is much reduced. Nevertheless, should these stragglers come together and form a horde, still pose a threat. It would be prudent to keep an eye out for any unusual activity and intervene before it becomes a greater problem. It is just... It's really, really fucking funny that I already have to, like, burn everything down again. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't really know... I want to say I put a fort here afterwards. Yeah, I did. Okay. And so now, because the next one is going to be the boss fight, so I'm going to do it. It just means I gotta be a little bit more selective with how I freaking thunderbolt things, because otherwise, it'll take forever to get the resources that I need. Oh Lord, as our settlement expands and your children grow in number, we find ourselves in need of guidance. Our prosperity cannot be sustained without a greater supply of our most precious resource, water. To that end, we must dig new wells. However, these critical tasks demand additional materials. Indeed, our ultimate goal is but the last in a series of steps we must take to walk the most perilous road. Humans require water, and water cannot be obtained without wells. The wells cannot be dug without materials, hence the need to construct more workshops. It is a long and circuitous path, but at least you know where to start. Alright, you guys do your building first. Okay, they have at least one rice field out of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and bulldoze the next block. Because farms are now the only way that I can get my SP back. Huh. Gather round, my friends, gather round. Turn your thoughts from the pyramid and hearken to the good word. For I have wonderful news to share, my friends, indeed. Just last night I heard the clarion call of your beloved Lord of Light. Spitball-faced liar, what words does he intend to put in your mouth? I see, my friends, how mightily you have struggled to resist the allure of the accursed pyramid, and though it taxes your mind and body, they urge you to not lose hope. For you must remember, my friends, that your faith is the Lord's holy fire. Do not despair, but rather devote yourselves more fervently to the light. Pray for deliverance, and they will surely descend from on high. Thus will the Lord of Light appear and smite the devils that dwell within the pyramid. So keep the faith, stay strong, and keep praying. Can it be the Lord of Light said all of that to you? Oh, Alonso, your words bring forth joy and rekindle hope. We will not fail you, O Lord. We will reject our call of pyramid. Here, that's more like it. Wait, is that from the wilds without a horde of inconsiderate fiends, unwilling to let us savor this moment? Shall we teach them better manners, my friend? Aye, let's, with the divine desert wind swelling our breasts with courage. Buddy, there's gotta be a better way to say that. With her popping out over there. We shall overcome this. Hey. Yeah, there's a cowboy in this particular area. Yippee-ki-yay, I guess. Exactly. In the previous two areas, they basically, for this remake, they put in kind of like a tower defense mode. And in that tower defense mode, you have like a hero that you can move around the map to do stuff. And they added, story elements involving the hero, that particular hero or whatever. So like for Fillmore, they gave us, friggin' stereotypical big axe knight guy. For Bloodpool, they gave us Witch with Big Hat. Best character in the game. And for this area, we've got Alonzo, who started out a little bit of a piece of shit. And, yeah. And yes, Big Hat Witch. Alright, I need to be a little bit more... Go from Big Hat Witch to Cowboy. I mean, the next one we get... The next one we get is equally odd as far as, like, what we're going from and to. I don't want to spoil it quite yet, because it is weird. Anyway, right now we're in the being cruel to all of the people that live here phase. Heavily biased against Cowboy. I mean, I'm heavily biased against Cowboy too. Dude has done some awful things. Oh right, I forgot that was the thing. O Lord of boundless love and grace, we sing your name as we celebrate the completion of our new wells. Water is the stuff of life to all Cassandorans, and that is what you have granted us, O wonderful Lord. We shall honor you with our works for as long as we live. Works helps to produce supplies, and supplies to support the digging of wells. From the wells flow the water which fuels this whole enterprise. There's a refreshing sense of accomplishment in seeing it all come together in such harmony, don't you think? Oh, I'm out of SP. I am out of SP. I need more SP to call down lightning on these fools. Cruelty is based. Also things like troll your angel buddy. Exactly. Honestly, like... As much as I like... Princess Entertainment. Yeah. As much as I like Alonzo's character development, he still has just kind of done some really shitty things. Oh shit, I forgot. I mean, I forgot. If you lightning bolt in an area where people actually are, then they actually sit there and freak out. God, that animation makes me feel bad. God. See you, Zap. seem to be doing a decent enough job of rebuilding elsewhere, so... It's so bad! But it's like, if I don't do this, then they won't build new stuff. I basically have to be like a massive asshole to everybody here, and I hate it. That's the last bit. That's all I have. That's the last bit I have to do. Oh, geez. I haven't done my upgrading. There's so much more to upgrade in this area, because it's like the largest one. Okay, I am going to have to do this. Gonna have to start it, and then... There's nothing that actually comes of doing that, so... Because otherwise it will force me into one, and I don't want that. Alright, come on. Give me materials. Go. Give me the things that I need to keep you freaking safe. Now that we're done lightning bolting you all into freaking oblivion. I promise I won't do that anymore. For now. Alright, one sec. I gotta... Dante. There we go. That's a little better. Oh. Are you gonna... What are you doing? Okay. I guess Dante's leaving. Wallace is still sleeping. Alright, come on. Give me things. Give me stuff. Yeah. Baby. Baby boy. Baby kitty. Wallace has basically just been asleep right there for, like, pretty much the entire stream. I don't think he's actually moved. I actually heard him snore earlier. God, me too. He makes it look so easy. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go sleep. And I'm gonna be like, well, F you. I have to take freaking pills to be able to go to sleep. Alright, how close are we to finishing our upgrades? I already don't have enough resources to do... God. Okay. Cats sleep like that, even if sprawled across a bed of nails. I mean... Probably shouldn't do that, though. No. They could, but we're not gonna try. God, why are these upgrades also expensive? Ah. God, it just reminds me of this one video that I've seen where somebody, I don't even know what the band is, but it was like a screamo band or something, and somebody went into their music video and edited it to where like like it has all of this build up to like the first verse or whatever, and it looks like the dude's gonna start screaming or whatever. And I mean, it looks like he is, but then like somebody replaced the scream with just with just like this freaking metal playing in the background. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why though? Okay, I just need one more. Come on, give me one more. One more before the timer empties out. They're not gonna give me one more. I'm gonna have to do this thing again where I do this and then this and then this. This is the supercut of every time he inhales. Yeah. The internet is good sometimes, but only sometimes. Okay, last upgrade, we can finally start the actual freaking quest. I'm not gonna skip it because this one's the boss fight. Oh, right. Palisades. Master Lo, a monster born of flame has emerged from the Great Pyramid. It is clearly intent upon raising our fortifications to the ground. What is more, the accursed thing can soar through the skies with ease. All the more reason to strike it down before it wreaks terrible havoc. He's just gonna kind of slowly... I gotta build palisades. First, I need to put... one of the bells there, one of the bells there. I'm going to save one for if it gets destroyed. Don't want anything going there, don't want anything going there. And... that is kinda all I need. I mean, I could sit here and fuck around with the other ones, but it'll just pull everybody away from the actual spot that they need to be at. Alonzo, I think I'm going to have him go up here and start shooting at this guy. Oh god, I forgot. Like, other ones pop in too. I have no way of dealing with that. Demons command fire and your structures burn. Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot your miracles have a cooldown in this mode. Ah! Get over here. Yarg, fire bad. Exactly. We're gonna get a lot of stuff. Oh, I can summon Daniela. I love her design so much. Even if she wasn't Big Head Witch. Oh shit. I forgot there are some that just kind of freaking go straight for the source. And there's not really a good way to deal with it. Daniela, go over here. Oh. I forgot, if you kill the boss, then it's over. Oh, glorious Lord, in this most trying of times, your children came together and vanquished the fiends at our gates. Never before have our hearts been filled with such righteous clarity of purpose. It was your timely message of hope that inspired us to break free of the pyramid shackles. How weak and pitiful they were against faith's onslaught. We shall continue our devotions and remain steadfast in our worship. All Cassandora prays that your winds of fortune shall ever be at our backs. Disguise one's words as an almighty god is blasphemy in the highest order. Lonzo certainly... Fuck, I didn't mean to push the button. Given the extraordinary circumstances, I suppose we can look the other way, just this once. Your people have broken free of the fiend's magic. It will not be long before their strength empowers you to reclaim your strength. Alright. Should be very soon that I will be able to do Act 2. Alonzo just kind of like walks around with his hands on his belt loops. Just be like, look at me, I'm all important. He doing that cowboy ass strut. Exactly. He is a fucking cowboy ass cowboy. Alrighty. Oh gosh. Oh Lord, in joy and sorrow, love and loss, doubtless you have not forgotten our brother who perished alone in the sands. That we may celebrate his life and bid farewell to his soul, we wish to hold a grand funeral in his honor. Much food and drink will be required to do so, thus must we expand our fields and improve our crop yield. O compassionate Lord, who weaves rivers for every fallen child, we pray you bless our soil and breathe life into our harvest, that we may reap the bounty we seek. So correct me if I'm wrong, but to mourn this man, they will eat and drink and make merry? Not sure I see the logic in it, but if you do, then I'll, by all means, grant them the guidance and blessing they desire. I don't think that one is required, and it takes forever because at this stage, all of the fields will, like, mostly give me potions instead of fruit. Wait, why am I able to make another fort? Why bother? I think the last one was the last one. I mean, might as well. Oh, I just realized, no, I do need to do the, I do need to get the fruits. Alonzo, make ready. Another horde approaches our settlement. I implore you, our redoubtable mercenary, to join us in the defense of Cassandora. Yes, yes, I'd have come even if you hadn't asked. Worry not. Gotta say, though, you're a man transformed, full of fight and fire. It surprises even me, I will admit. But such is the power of our Lord's words of wisdom and encouragement. A measure of faith's all well and good, but blind belief's another matter. For all you know, I could have lied and made up the message on the spot. I mean, you yourself hadn't seen or heard anything or been helped by your Lord, have you? That's the trouble with gods. No matter how much you pray and believe with all your heart, when you really need them, they're nowhere to be found. I won't ask what tragedy drove you to forsake your faith. I'll only say that it matters not whether the Lord of Light spoke to you in truth. We heard, we listened, we believed. Thus we were able to break free. We look to the divine and pray for guidance. Whence it comes is of no consequence, only that it came, and that we were emboldened and renewed and made better for it. Well, that's certainly a perspective. It's another horde. I'm gonna do... It's just a basic horde, so I'm just gonna... Yes. Is this game rated again? Thank you, Alonzora. Home endures thanks to you once more. Every time I swear, you people are too kind for this world. You hired me to do a job. You don't need to sing my praises every time I hold up my end. Everything I've ever done for you lot's been for myself, after all. Oh, please, Alonzo, you're the kindest, most generous person I know. Come again? Me? Clinging to that excuse that you're a mercenary in it only for the money, even though time and time again you've come to our aid without being asked and when there's no profit to be had. Let's not forget how you roused our spirits and helped us to reclaim our faith and overcome the pyramid's curse. This won't do. You keep spinning yarns about me being a decent man. God's help me, I just might start believing it's true. What's happening? Pretty sure this game is rated T. For titty. Look at the jewel of the warrior. Fuck. Another shard of starlight, mark of a hero prophet, testament to Alonso's virtue. Me, hero, nah, if this is a joke, I can't bring myself to laugh. It makes two of us, but the starlight shines for you, and that's incontrovertible proof you're worthy and chosen. This is also proof that your frequent jabs and dismissive comments were insincere and simply poor attempts to keep others at a distance, for beneath the crass veneer you are a gentle, loving soul. Well, that's awfully presumptuous. In any event, you may now consider yourself a mercenary in the employ of the Lord of Light. I trust you'll comport yourself in a manner befitting your station and master. Rated. I do not know why that got me so bad. And it was my own stupid fucking joke. Fucking T for titty. Anyway, Sonic Movie 3 will be streaming on their service tomorrow. Nice. I still need to watch that. Building, building, building. Keep them doggies building. Side boom, what game is actually E10. Side boom wasn't enough. Dang it. My joke is in shambles! Alright, unfortunately, the item that I get from this side story, I do actually have to get it. So, I'm gonna have to sit here and wait for 10 fruits to spawn. The faith of the Cassandorans grows stronger and stronger with each every passing day. Ere long, the Lord of Light will be restored to their glory. It was your passionate display of religious fervor that made it possible, Alonzo. We're deserving of praise. It's kind of you to say. A god beloved and resplendent is a sight to behold, you know. So, have you given any thought to reconsidering your attitude with regards to the divine? Let's get something straight. Never said I was never a believer. Made a choice to stop believing is all. Same day, the fates chose to take my wife and child from me. If God's powers what I need to get my vengeance, then, though it doesn't sit well with me, I may rediscover my faith for a time. You tell me then, man who makes that calculation, he good, still good and decent at heart? What are you grinning about? I'm sure I have no idea. Quick trial account just to watch it. Population of 500 or more. It's been at 800 for a while now. Alonzo, friend, I wonder, should a lasting peace come to Cassandora, what will you do? Well, if there were no fiends left to fight, I haven't given it much thought. No one would have need of a mercenary services, I suppose. Have to find a new trade or move on. Every man has to eat, after all. You should be glad if you were to stay in Cassandora, for as long as you like, or forever even. Not as our stalwart mercenary, but as a fellow child of the Sands, his family. That's a very generous offer, but a bit premature for us to talk about the calm after the storm when it's coming down this hard. I am actually going to snooze that just so I can finish this scene. Still, I'll think on it. So easy to see now, isn't it, Master Lo? Once you know what to look for. For all his man-of-the-road pretensions, Alonzo craves companionship. And I didn't need to freaking snooze it, after all, anyway. Wait, no. Hear my words and listen, Alonzo. At this very moment, Cassandora's wellspring of faith swells and overflows, awakening dormant divinity and hastening the Lord of Light's advent. Sandsworth's champion, the golden fiend Pharaoh, shall answer for his atrocities. So the good lords to grace us with their presence finally? Better late than never. A mere mortal like me surely would have died, like too many others. But where I would have failed, I believe they'll succeed. So please, Lord, don't betray my fragile faith. Lay low the devil and grant us a reprieve. Hey. I don't know. Actually, I'll just go ahead and use the next what I skipped to get fruit, because I need that item. By the way, both kitties are here. I know it is semi-hard to see them because of Black Blanket, but they're there. They're good boys. Come on, one more bowl of fruit. I wonder... I'm pretty sure that if I poke Dante in the butt, he will turn around and, like, try to figure out what's going on. There it is. Okay. Someone who wishes to convey words of gratitude. O most merciful and mournful Lord, with our many fertile fields, we have grown a surplus of food that will more than suffice for the funeral festivities. Though he died alone, his soul shall not want for company tonight. Together we shall eat and drink and remember. Lo, can you not hear it? that which soothes and heals like no other, harmonious music. When the children of the sand speak with one voice, with words intoned and set to rhythmic sound, poetry becomes transformative, revelatory. Men consumed by anger with blades, thirsting for blood, need only listen to the melody. With hearts filled with renewed love, will they embrace all injuries forgiven. The soothing music, legacy of Cassandora, we offer it up to you, O Lord. There is none more deserving in creation. Does make for a rather pleasant listening, doesn't it, Master? Too quick to question their intentions. In the music I hear their pain, their sadness, their love, and their faith. The man was indeed quite dear to them all. How now, Alonso? Cassandorans sing with passion and joy, with beaming smiles. You stand apart, looking almost heartbroken. Oh, how to put it? Brings memories to mind. Think I'll take a walk, alone. Let the wind be my sole companion for a while. Huh. Those tears upon his cheeks I spied just now? Perhaps the music spurred him to recall those he lost once upon a time. I need this to get an item over in Bloodpool. Alright, so, first, I want to try and see if I can reach. I'll poke the button. He's not doing anything. I figured he would try to investigate. There he goes. Like, what are you doing? Asleep. Okay. Moving to the ad screen. I'll see y'all in a little bit. We'll do Act 2.
Hey, what about you guys? Oh yeah, we're in there too. guys, I'll get the point back to Kenya! Hey, go with the sure thing. Don't gamble on your energy. Snake eyes! Try Power Thirst, the energy drink that will make you solar.
Ah, Power Thirst. Such a odd not commercial. I couldn't not put it in. Oh, that's right. Still have the walls came up. I wonder if Dante will react to more butt poking. He's just like, yeah. Ah, silly kitties. Love my kitties. All right. Let's do this. All right. I gotta go. It's weird that they make you go up to the world map in order to do this part. I really love the way the world map looks. Because, like, in the original Actraiser, like, you can see the development of your village from up here. But in the original Actraiser, it's basically just little rectangles with roofs. It doesn't have, like, the details of the actual houses that are down there. Whereas this one, you can actually see, like, the full detail of the buildings and stuff. It's all flat, but still. Anyway, Act 2! Mode 7 certainly had its limitations. Wait. This is different music. Is this the music? I could have sworn that both acts used the same music. I'm not paying enough attention, I guess. I said otherwise earlier. It is weirdly quiet. Ah, boulder. It's made of gold! And just shatters into nothing. I do kind of like that they made it to where, like, this thing deforms whenever it hits. Indiana Jones the Saint. Fuck yeah, single frame sprite. Oh, right. Okay, there is a split path in this level, by the way. What's really funny is that that little thing is like a tiny version of that big boulder. Anyway, there is a split path in this level, and I can't remember which one is the better one to go to when it comes to getting experience. Shit. Me freaking falling down every pit. Or not really a pit, but, you know, falling off platforms. Ah. Nope. There we go. Wait, what is the point of this platform? I guess just to gently let you down or something. This level is like very wildly different from the original one. This is the one where they finally were like, we don't have to just remake the level 1-to-1 like they were doing for like pretty much almost all of the others. They started kind of getting creative. Okay, I think there is one more different falling off ledges lowers. I don't always fall off ledges. Aww. Alright, okay. I love this kneeling animation. Like friggin', like you're friggin' teabagging somebody. No! Game hates me. Stop it. Son of a bitch. Oh, you stupid. You don't fall up enough to not make progress. Okay, wait, now this is how I got here, and then... God. Skulls. Stop being mean to me. Okay. I think at this point, I am able to just move along. You also fall off enough for me to notice, especially now that I have the video ad on for Chrome. God. Keep forgetting that I can actually use magic. And it pretty much gets refilled to almost full whenever you're about to get to the boss. So it's like there's no reason to not use it while you're playing. Wait, did they give me... Did I get another spell in this area? I did. I don't know when I got that. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Which is much more likely. Come on. Get over here. So stop calling me a scrub. It's not. They're so mean. Mommy. Bam. That is all. Why am I still only at... Okay, hold on a second. Oh no, I'm trapped in here. Okay, never mind. Okay, that just gives me a... Okay. There we are. I couldn't remember if that was the, right next to the boss room or not, but it wasn't. And here's Pharaoh. Literally just... I think... His name is Pharaoh. Okay, yeah, no. Starfall is not as... I will say, like, the original version of this fight was so much harder. The swamp boss from a bunch of old Mario hacks. Yeah, no, in the original Actraiser, that fight is so much harder. Rejoice, brothers and sisters, for the curse of the fiend who conjured it are no more. As was ordained, the Lord of Light did descend from on high to smite the villain and deliver us from evil. Aye, that they did, it seems. Well done, Lord. It's a strange feeling, it is. Now that my vow of vengeance has been fulfilled, I find myself at a loss. Aimless. Directionless. Revenge sated and journey at an end. Time to settle down and try my hand at simple living again, I suppose. But I've still some fights left to fight. New contract, a new client. I'm a mercenary for the Lord of Light. So, Master Lo, thank you for slaying the Golden Pharaoh, and I offer you this jewel of the warrior in gratitude. Whenever you require your mercenary services, I will be there. And there you go. That is Cassandra. Oh, glorious Lord, with your divine winds have you banished all evils from Cassandra. But other realms must surely suffer at the hands of Tanzra and his minions. We pray you shower them with love and compassion as you did we. Suffice it to say, Cassandorans are no longer in need of your ministrations at this time. Alright, so... if I remember correctly... Oh yeah, by the way, that sand glyph up here. Go down here into Maranha. Oh, it's the same ship. I think there was something I needed to do in Bloodpool real quick. Ascalons, what does it mean? It means there's something there. It is a mystery. Do I not do anything yet? Or maybe I just didn't give it enough time the first time I was here? Because, like, the people in Bloodpool start, like, infighting with each other and shit. That's one of the reasons I needed that music, because I use the music to do a thing. Maybe they're not gonna make me do that yet. Weird. Well, the next area, as far as, like, what the game expects you to do, is this place here, Itos, which is a rocky, mountainous area. And I actually kind of want to go into it just a little bit, long enough to show you who the next champion is. Beat back. And also, I want to do more. I want to do more things. Yeah, Itos's Act 1 is really weird because, like, in the beginning of the SNES version, you go through, like, a bamboo forest in the beginning. But, like, in this version of it, they just, like... it just doesn't exist. It just, like, completely took it out. Weird. Come back out. There we go. Friggin' random hands stuck in boulders. Need that to increase my magic. I love this. It just a bunch of birds carrying a basket, and then that's how you get from place to place. Whoa, Tengu warrior. Oh, right, there's two. No! Whoops. Bird up. No, they made me go sideways. Bird, sideways. I am going to go up. Yeah, unfortunately there was no bird upping happening here. Alright. Time to fight me a water dragon. Hatred's azure flames. I've already done so much damage to it. Once again, this is another case of, like, the original version of this boss being so much harder. Because, like, the original version of this boss, you were, like, in a, like, this place that was entirely waterfall, and there were just, like, a bunch of very small platforms, and it would just, like, just go across the screen and knock you off the platforms and shit. And I actually died, what do you know? I took too much damage. And, like, it would run around the screen with not really a lot of pattern to it. Oh, Dante's changed position. He's all balled up. Pickies. Groomies. I really wish I could reach that table more. Kind of the downside of my setup. Good kitty moments. Yeah. Anyway. Vigilant with... Okay. Let us continue to safeguard them from Tantra's minions. Okay. These are our new folks. O Lord above, though many of the sacred mountains which enfold us are plentiful too are the rugged highlands. Treacherous they are to navigate, and worser still to cultivate. Boulders great and small litter the earth, preventing us from building structures and expanding our settlement. Yet boundless and unmatched is the power of our Lord above. Will you not bring your divine might to bear against these obstacles? Yeah, I talk of a point. The realm does have an awful lot of racky clutter, does it not? I doubt they'll have much success clearing the land themselves. Your miracles, on the other hand, should be more than enough to up the task. Lightning. Lord above, with bolts of lightning most mighty have you smote the boulders which hindered our growth and blessed us with new lands for cultivation. Henceforth we will expand our claim and build great works in your name, from sacred cloud-capped peak on high. Watch over and keep us safe, O Lord. Who goes there? This temple is a place of worship for the wanderers at rest. I pray you leave at once. I'll do no such thing. Know you not to whom you speak? Migrana. I, Migrana. Of rightful stewards of this earth since antiquity, we proud I talk, unwavering blade and chieftain. Trespassers, I name you. Upon stolen soil you're squat. No longer, you'll quit these lands and never return. I do not understand. When our Lord bequeathed this new home to us, there were none living to dispute our claim. We're the only I talk. What nonsense is this that spills from your lips? Persist in your folly and punishment will be your reward. No, please. I'm not sure who this is or what they're on about, but they truly seem intent on driving your chosen from these lands. I'll put a stop to it. Mortal, you stand in the presence of the right hand of the Lord of Light. You will hearken to my every word. Before the coming of the wanderers at rest, the last people to inhabit these lands vanished centuries ago. Their works fell to ruin and their history was forgotten, so Itos wants for new stewards to till her soil and see her prosper. As for you, mortal, I know not who you are, but you have no right to command the chosen of the Lord of Light to leave or do anything else. Think you I'll be swayed by bald-faced lies? The truth is ever the truth. This land belongs to the wee proud Itok, not these pretenders. Know this, boy who drapes himself in angelic trappings. Even should you serve a god, it matters not. For I will neither fear nor forgive any who dares rob the Itok of their birthright. Such incredible arrogance. I've never before seen an immortal. And not yet still. Perhaps did you notice, Master Lo? She does not seem to be altogether there. In the flesh, I mean. You may be dealing with a spirit, which would explain a great deal. For no human could live for centuries. So yeah, our new ally is Migrana, who is, well, dead. She's also intense as fuck. Like, that really just kind of doesn't go away. Even whenever she starts liking them, she's still, like, has her intensity knob all the way up to freaking 11. She's freaking great. Like, I actually, like, freaking love Migrana. She's also just like a really good unit in general, because like her little bonus, if you her little bonus here, if you pair that with like the bow towers, what's his face over here, Alonzo, and then the last champion, it's kind of ridiculous. It makes her attack speed increase thing makes a lot of things almost like completely friggin' trivial, which is like makes doing those tower defense things even less. Make it to where you make it even less of a thing that you want to or need to do, other than just like sit there and. Anyway, I'm losing my ability to speak, it seems. But yeah, no, Migrana is great, and out of the heroes in the game, she's up there. She's up there with freaking forgot her name for like half a second. She's up there with Daniela as being like just one of the best. I will say the next realm, even though I don't like the next champion, he does have one of the more interesting storylines, in my opinion, out of everybody here. In the end, Aitos is actually a really, really short one, so I'm really hoping that the next one of these that I get to do, I really hope that on okay. Come on. I'm really hoping that on Thursday I can do Aitos and Marana together, because they're both relatively short, because they both have very, very small building areas, and so like going through each one's storylines ends up being much quicker, just because of how fast you can get to your maximum build. So I'm hoping that Thursday I can do Aitos and Marana, and then whatever my last one will be North Wall, and then the final level, and then the extra level that I'm just going to actually skip the entire build phase for, because nothing happens in it. So, like, the last stream of this will probably just be North Wall, because North Wall takes forever. And then the last level, and then the last level. That is what I'm hoping. But for now, I have used too much of my voice. So yeah, more of this on Thursday. And yeah. Like I said, I've sort of kind of lost my ability to form thinkable, speakable sentences. Let's see. It's really just DP and V in here, so I am not going to. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with raids because it's just you two in here. Yeah, that's all for now. I'm done. I'll see everybody next time, and we're just gonna go ahead and which one of these is the right whatchamacallit. Alrighty. Alright, see everybody next time. Bye-bye.